Landon, we are live at the Lamar Dixon Expo Center in Gonzales, Louisiana for the Red Stick Wrestling Con.
You could slice the energy with a knife inside the Expo Center today. Red Stick Wrestling Con is hot. We are right here in our own backyard in Gonzales, Louisiana. Look at all the happy faces. Look at all the wrestlers we have here. And we are about to kick off the in-ring action.
We've got a great crowd here in Gonzales that can't wait to get started. Let's send it in to ringside.
Inside the tag team division, and is brought to you by All Lanes Supermarket. At this time, please welcome your first team to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the team of Disobey, JTM, and Listen.
And here comes Disobey. And Spencer, we know all too well how destructive this tag team can be.
Here comes Disobey, Landon, but also here comes trouble.
Trouble is right. And look, Brandon Collins again carrying that symbolic cross to the ring.
This is a team that has made their mark in Pro Wrestling 225 and all over the Gulf South by being this team that is chaos, that is destruction. It's all in the name, right? Disobey.
See what kind of chaos they can create in the ring here at Red Stick Wrestling Con.
JTM, one of the most experienced wrestlers in Pro Wrestling 225 and in the Gulf South.
You talk about experience. You talk about the hype man in Louisiana wrestling. You're talking about Wild Thing.
What a great time to be a wrestling fan in Louisiana. Here comes Wild Thing, the heart of Pro Wrestling 225.
Oh, look at this standoff right here.
Well, we know, Landon, we're coming hot off of Super Gold 6, where JTM played a massive role in Michael White's winning of the Survivor match and taking control of Pro Wrestling 225. And Wild Thing was on the losing end of that historic contest. So you know there's some bad blood to settle between
Absolutely.
those two. Who's Wild Thing teaming with tonight? I can't wait to find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing his tag team partner. He is the leader of the AA Nation that's standing fighting in
Hey!
It could only be the leader of the Hay Nation, Chase Matthews. What a team!
Wild Thing, Chase Matthews. By the way, Chase Matthews having a hell of a year in professional wrestling. Seems like a great time. Seems like a great time for these two to team up. And they have, I'm sorry, let me hold for it. Hey! Hey!
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey! Look at these guys, almost the antithesis of Disobey. Am I right?
Oh, you couldn't be more right. And look,
Eddie Irons getting in on the action.
Love it.
JTM and Brandon Collins. No Simon Phillips tonight. Do you think that helps Chase Matthews and Wild Thing? It's actually 2-on-2.
Let me tell you something. One of the things that is so dangerous about Disobey is their ability to lure you into a false sense of security. Usually, it's done with the person on the outside that you forget about. Tonight, I think it's possible that because they're missing that third member, that Wild Thing and Chase Matthews could be underestimating JTM and Brandon Collins. looks like we're going to start things off with Wild Thing, Brandon Collins across the ring from him. It's time to get started at Red Stick Wrestling Con.
Wild Thing, Collins getting ready to lock up here. Wild Thing, obviously the strength advantage, and you see it play out there.
Yeah, but don't count Brandon Collins out. His stature is not the only thing he brings to the table. He's a very dangerous competitor. Wild Thing's going to want to keep him down, and it looks like we've got a change already. JTM coming in to maybe even up the score.
So much history between JTM and Wild Thing, right? They have battled throughout the years, and they're going to battle again at Extreme Madness, March 26th. JTM, Wild Thing, part of that three-way ladder match for the SEC Championship with Rhett the Threat.
Excuse me, Spencer. JTM taking down Wild Thing with a shoulder tackle. He's going to run it again. And look at the height on the drop kick from Wild Thing.
And JTM maybe wants some time to breathe. Notice the strength game wasn't going to work for Wild Thing against JTM, so he switches it up, goes to the air with the drop kick, and takes JTM down.
Looks like we're going to see, oh, Chase Matthews.
Hey! An impressive year for Chase Matthews so far. Let's see what he can do with JTM in the ring.
Trying to reach behind him, snapping, does not get it. JTM brings him down.
JTM, maybe the largest man in this match, so you can see him being physical, and I think that's going to work to his advantage in this match.
Definitely the game plan, and look at this. Cutting the ring in half, bringing him to the most dangerous corner in the ring. You feel that one. Of course, the Risen one there in the corner talking a little smack.
Ooh, big fisherman suplex. That might do it with the bridge. No, JTM, it should be noted, former SEC champion, and I know it's easy to get distracted perhaps by his, alignment with Disobey, but a great veteran in the ring, and you can see Brandon Collins benefits from that experience.
That's exactly right, and Brandon Collins is going to start going to work. You see the roughneck attitude that Collins brings. Leader of the Hay Nation is in trouble here in the corner as Eddie Irons starts to count. Look at him just stare Eddie Irons in the face like that. You see the attitude of this team, Disobey.
Well, you just said it. It's all in the name, right? Disobey. You think Brandon Collins is worried about what Eddie Irons has to say? He's got that wrist control now over Chase Matthews. Matthews trying to feed off of the Hay Nation here at the Red Stick Wrestling Con.
Hear the haze emanating from the Lamar Dixon Expo Center.
JTM waving by as comparison here. As Collins now, look at this back and forth between Matthews and Collins.
Got that wrist control back. Chase Matthews rolls through.
Another kip up.
Kips up. And again, a reversal. Going to bring him over with a hip toss. Into the corner. What's Chase Matthews got in store for Brandon Collins? Ooh, hard whip in the corner. And again, scoops up. Slams him down.
Off the ropes, he's going for it. Hey, leg drop. Cover, 1, 2, and JTM in to try to break it up, but a kick out at 2 by Brandon Collins. Collins now on the outside of the ring looking for a breather.
One thing you can't forget about Disobey, they're a very, very smart, calculated team. They needed a second, just hit the reset button and it pays off.
It's exactly what you said, right? You lure Chase Matthews to the outside, make him chase you back into the ring, and Collins and JTM take a little advantage here after just a slight moment of 2-on-1 action.
It's like Brandon Collins delivering some knees there.
Kick out at 2 there by Chase Matthews. Now would be a great time for him to get back to Wild Thing in the corner.
Gets up. Did you see the height on that one?
Brandon Collins says, I saw your drop kick, Wild Thing. Here's one of my own.
Only a 2 for him. Collins does head over to the corner. JTM coming in.
Landon, what does it do for Disobey if they can get a win tonight over Chase Matthews and Wild Thing in front of all of these people at the Lamar Dixon Expo Center. What does that do for a team like Disobey?
I think it boosts their confidence. You're across the ring from Wild Thing, one of the most impressive guys in the Gulf South. And if they can get a win right there, it boosts their confidence, which I think is a very dangerous mindset for Disobey to have.
The last thing you want to give Disobey is confidence. Chase Matthews trying to build off of the momentum from the Hay Nation, getting some elbows in, trying to break this lock and back down to the mat.
Not going to let it happen. Oh, what a hard knee. And of course, going right back to using the ropes.
Eddie Irons in perfect position there, trying to get him off the ropes.
I think it's only a matter of time before Wild Thing steps into this thing to create some separation.
I wouldn't call that a pin attempt, necessarily. I think he's stepping on his throat, Landon. Just an absolutely vicious step from the former SEC champion, JTM.
And you can hear it, again, taunting the crowd with the buys.
Matthews almost able to get to the corner there, but JTM, again, there to pull him away, put him back to his half of the ring.
Snapmare sets him up for,
Matthews needs a tag, and he needs it badly here.
You can hear he's got the support of the people here at Red Stick Wrestling Time, but will that be enough to get him to the corner and get Wild Thing into this match?
When you have someone with the leverage advantage like JTM has, what is the best way for Chase Matthews to try to get out of this predicament?
Right now, survive. Breathe, don't panic. Know where you are in the ring and maneuver yourself as much as you can with your positioning to either get to the ropes or get to your tag team partner.
After 2 drops of the arm, a third one will not happen. Chase Matthews is surviving, just like you said, trying to get JTM off of him, trying to make it to the corner for a tag.
There it is, but he goes to the most dangerous corner he could go.
Big European uppercut from JTM as well. Whip across the ring.
Ducks the clothesline. Oh! Both men down in the center of the ring. This could be the opportunity that Chase Matthews is looking for.
The crowd is behind the leader of the Hay Nation. Will he be able to make it to Wild Thing? JTM also crawling towards Brandon Collins. Tag to Collins, tag to Wild Thing. Here we go.
Oh, what a hard clothesline, bringing Collins down, and again. And
super kick. And another super kick from Wild Thing. Both members of Disobey down. Is that it? No, a kick out. The resiliency of Brandon Collins. How about that?
JTM trying to slow the momentum of Wild Thing.
A bit of a preview to Extreme Madness. Matthews off the top rope.
What an incredible maneuver from the top, but I think we might be a little concerned about Wild Thing's shoulder. We know he's had problems with that shoulder in the past.
Well, that was no accident of JTM to target that exact shoulder. And now some double team work. JTM's got Wild Thing. Collins up top. Watch out here.
And this is where Collins is at his best. What? A risen frog splash. And that's enough for the win.
Unbelievable. What a statement. JTM, Brandon Collins come to the Lamar Dixon Expo Center, the Red Stick Wrestling Con, and they defeat the team of Wild Thing and Chase Matthews. What a momentum building win without Simon Phillips for Disobey.
That's exactly right. They had a game plan. They went into it and executed it to perfection. This Disobey team might be getting to the point where they're the best they've ever been.
Putting the Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Division on notice here at the Red Stick Wrestling Con. Incredible performance from JTM and Brandon Collins.
Take nothing away from the absolute awesome ability of Chase Matthews and Wild Thing. They were a dream team, you could say.
The crowd showing their appreciation. Wild thing on a bit of a tough streak here with Luck after the loss at Super Gold 6, a loss here at the Red Stick Wrestling Con.
And you have to imagine giving up a match to Michael White on such an important night.
Yeah.
Has to still be playing in the mind.
Couldn't agree more. But what a start to the in-ring action here at the Red Stick Wrestling Con, Landon. Huge tag team match. That was really, really good stuff. It's only a sign of good things to come. Let's send it back to the ring.
All right, here we go, fans. Moving right along with your next bout of the evening. We will stay with the tag team action. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, another tag team match being brought to you by Lemoyne Oil. And now, making his return to the ring, standing 7 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 402 pounds, the Mexican Giant!
Look at the height on the Mexican Giant.
I'm pretty sure he was billed at 7 foot tall, 400 pounds. Where's all that 400 pounds at, Landon?
All in his head, my friends. All in his head.
Mexican Giant ready for tag team action.
But I would never say that to his face.
No, of course not. Dangerous competitor is the Mexican Giant, and he's ready. We have a good one for you this afternoon.
That is the 10-foot, 11-foot, 12-foot tall Mexican Giant. Today, I just wanted to come out all you sausage heads and test tube babies one thing. My client.
Oh, test tube babies. I had that on my bingo card.
He said he wasn't coming here because that egg-sucking dog, Mustang Mike, was here. But that's a whole other thing in itself. Right now, I present to you the reigning and defending DCW champion, Mac Does. Hit his music, if you will.
The DCW champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO of Big Ram Enterprises, the sensei of the Lightning Fist Dojo, the manager of champions, Big Ram!
Hey, I'm gonna say
Nice introduction, Big Ram.
You know, he appreciates it.
Look, you can't take away anything
And here he
from
is,
Big
ladies
Ram.
and gentlemen, making his
Still
way
take
to
it
the
back.
ring from Dolphin Island, Alabama, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in 235 pounds. He is the DCW Heavyweight Champion. Let's hear it for Max Daddy
Alright, cut it off. It's good to see you here tonight. Now, some of you don't know who Mac Daddy Duns is, but after today, you're never gonna forget the name, because there ain't no slacking in my Mackin', baby. And tonight, I'm gonna show you why I am the DCW Heavyweight Champion, baby. Woo! And if you're not down with that, I got 3 words for you. Shut your face.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing their opponents. Making his way to the ring right now, he is known as the Cajun Sensation from Ascension Parish. Here is and he is accompanied to the ring by his tag team partner, the Baton Rouge Bullets, Wrestling, Fortune
So we've got some incredible tag team action lane in the Mexican Giant and the DCW heavyweight champion Mac Daddy Duds teaming up. We've got the Baton Rouge Bullet, Jace Ballard on the other side, and he's got a big tag team partner in his own right.
I think Eddie Irons is going to have some trouble keeping this one together. Combustible elements, to say the least.
Look, the ring shake just from the two of them running across the ring from each other.
Bell has rung. It's time for more action at the Red Stick Wrestling Con.
Look at the moves from Mac Daddy Duds. That was unexpected.
Oh, I love it. Everyone's having a good time here. Tying it up in the center of the ring. And Mac Daddy gets him over with a hip toss and takes out Jace Fowler on the side. Jace Fowler having none of it, but Eddie Irons is going to stop him from getting in the action.
No lack of confidence from Mac Daddy Duds, that's for sure.
Tie up again. These two behemoths. Oh, wait a minute.
He's got it by the beard?
I don't think I've ever seen that one before.
Oh, now he's got it by the hair on the back. Oh, big forearm. Duds pleading his case with Eddie Irons.
Shut your face!
Gonna try this again. Duds looks like he's gonna. No! Gets taken over! And what a drop kick from the big man!
Look at the athleticism. Yeah, I'd say you do need a timeout, Duds. No way. Look at this. The crowd loves it. What a great start, and just our second match at the Red Stick Wrestling Con. The crowd is loving every minute of it.
Some great tag team action here at the Red Stick Wrestling Con at the Lamar Dixon Expo Center. It has been a fantastic day so far. We've met some incredible stars. Jake the Snake Roberts is here. Lex Luger. JBL is right behind me.
Diamond Dallas Page. Damn, Ron Simmons is here. Plenty of superstars and legends at the Red Stick Wrestling Con, and to be treated with some spectacular in-ring action as well. What an event here just south of Baton Rouge in Gonzales, Louisiana. And here in comes the Baton Rouge Bullet, Jace Fowler, a guy that has come onto the scene strong in Pro Wrestling 225 with a pinfall victory in a tag team match over Ryan Ocean. Also a really impressive showing in their Survivor match at Super Gold 6.
Oh, absolutely. Here he's going to work on the 12-foot tall Mexican Giant.
According to Big Ram.
Oh, he's taken down with a clothesline.
He wrestles like he's 12 foot tall, that's for sure.
Oh, no mistake about it. And look at these shots hammering down. Oh, is he biting? He's biting. Oh. Yeah. Smart. Did you see?
You know what I didn't see was a tag. I saw no tag.
Eddie Irons just noticed that too. Oh, okay, he heard it.
He heard it, right. That's sort of the smart. Ooh, heard
that.
I tagged him.
Quick on his feet. Is the DCW champion.
Fowler now the smallest man in both his imagination and physically. But what a heart this guy has. Duds might be in control now, but we know Jace Fowler can quickly take control at any moment.
Look, Fowler's taking to the outside. And what a dangerous position to be in with Big Ram and, of course, the Mexican Giant coming around the corner. Stalking this Ram.
Eddie Irons too busy in the ring to see, look at this assault on Jace Fowler on the outside.
We've got an assault on our eyes on the inside. Eddie Irons.
The official starting the count.
Yep, up to 3. Looks like Jace Fowler's going to get back in, but
we're at the Red Stick Wrestling Con, Landon. I just saw Shaggy from Scooby-Doo walking right by. How about that? Fowler gets into the ring. Sunset flip to, just able to kick out almost the upset victory there for Fowler.
Yes, of course, one of the stars you can meet here at the Red Stick. Wait a minute, there's a roll-up.
Another good pinning combination.
One of the stars you can meet here at the Red Stick Wrestling Con is Scott Ennis, the voice of Scooby-Doo.
Big guy gets tagged in again. Mac Daddy Duds.
I think Mac Daddy's in some pain.
Look at the strength. Had him by one hand, stomped on the other, Landon.
I mean, he's going to go back to it. And in comes Jace Fowler to continue working. Mac Daddy does.
Big strikes from Fowler. He's going to whip him now from across the ring, but Mac Daddy having none of it.
Wait a minute. Goes on again. Jace has got to figure out a way to get him up there. There he goes.
Up and that's not
a
going to
mistake.
work.
Puts the head down, and the double axe handle brings Jace Fowler down. How do you deal with the guy? Oh! The size.
Big kick out from Fowler. Wow, I thought that was it right there.
How do you deal with a guy the size of Duds? I mean, he's just huge. And you can see he can pull off extremely athletic maneuvers like you just saw.
Jace Fowler eats the turnbuckle, and now we'll have to face the Mexican Giant.
Looks like the Giant was able to sneak in a couple of chokes there before the chops in the corner. Does need some quiet.
He's trying to wrestle. Oh, there's another pin attempt from Fowler. Not able to get him there.
Escapes, Fowler.
But a nice drop kick to the side of the head.
The Bullet getting some momentum in this one. Eddie Irons says 2. Tag, we got fresh blood in the ring, and the chaos.
Big lariat there from the left side.
What's been your favorite part of the day here at the Red Stick Wrestling Con so far, Spencer?
Well, it's got to be meeting the fans, right? You know, they're here all having a good time, ready to support some great local wrestling as Fowler goes to the top rope. Here he comes. Oh, big forearm.
Beautiful maneuver.
That's going to do it. No.
I think it may have Mexican Giant in to break it up.
But it has. It's just been a great time. We've got some die-hard, passionate wrestling fans. This place is packed at the Lamar Dixon Expo Center. They all came out to see some great wrestling legends as well. And they've been able to talk to us a little bit as well. It's been just a great, great time. What about you?
And really, I completely agree. It's great to see wow, what a sit-out chokeslam from the champion. But he's not going to cover. Oh, well, they're going to deliberate who's going to get the pinfall. They're not going to get it.
I don't remember seeing a tag.
I don't think these two are on the same page at all. Mexican Giant is going to come in to try and pick up the scraps, but I think too much time has passed.
And you're absolutely right. A kick out from Jace Fowler.
If you ask me, that's going to end up costing them the match. Can't let too many of those slide by. Jason, especially when you're against someone with the ability of this team across from you.
And you see it there. Oh! Big super kick. Huge moment in the match for the Baton Rouge Bullet. Can he get the pin? No. Mac Daddy Duds in to stop the pinfall, but maybe Fowler enough time to recover. Can he make it to the corner? Can he make a tag?
Up, scoop.
No.
Power slam.
Oh!
Slips out. Jace Fowler with the roll up.
And that's it, he got him.
Chase Fowler with the roll-up victory at Red Stick Wrestling Con.
The Baton Rouge Bullet, Chase Fowler, continues making his mark across the Gulf South. And strong performances in Pro Wrestling 225 and a tag team victory here at the Red Stick Wrestling Con.
Listen to the ovation for him here in the Lamar Dixon Expo Center. Gosh, it is so great to be here after what almost 2 years of no wrestling shows at all for a lot of the fans here who haven't seen live pro wrestling in so long. What a breath of fresh air this is.
Wrestling is back and better than ever. A few matches still to go, Landon. Such a great afternoon of wrestling at the Red Stick Wrestling Con. You mean to tell me that I can go meet Lex Luger and then watch a tag team match? That's a great afternoon to me.
Oh man, this is just such a fun time.
About when I whistle, I don't suck, I blow.
Oh.
I don't think I can repeat what he just said.
No.
Stop laughing, that wasn't funny, I'm telling the truth. I didn't even lose, you lost this for us. This is your fault, Mr. Giant. They told me that I was wrestling with a Mexican giant. You ain't but 4 foot nothing, son.
Well, he blew that match, that's for sure.
Oh.
Hey, all y'all shut up, every last one of y'all. I would slap every last one of y'all, but I don't want to get stupid on my hand.
Well, not uncommon. Big Ramp gets the last
Our
word.
official has told me, ladies and gentlemen, we are locked, cocked, and ready to rock. So here we go. Let's hit some music. Introducing now, coming all the way from the Mad City, weighing 210 pounds, here is Wes Warren.
Cold-blooded Wes Warren.
We are all about to stare into the coldest eyes in pro wrestling. This guy is scary.
One of the most dangerous individuals in the industry right now. I know if Alexis Windsor was with us, she would be uncomfortable. We've known the run-in they've had. As dangerous as he is, he's almost as good as they come in the Gulf South.
Introducing his opponent from Hell's Kitchen, New York City, weighing in at 207 pounds, here is Lucha Locura.
But has he ever faced the likes of Lucha Locura?
This is, it's almost too early to say this, Landon, but one of the dream matches that you sort of think of in Pro Wrestling 225, one of the fastest risers in the history of the company in Wes Warren, and then you've got Lucha Locura.
I have goosebumps right now.
Let's just remind you, coming off of Super Gold 6, Wes Warren, a time limit draw in the SEC Championship match against Rhett the Threat. And then on the other side of things, you could say that Lucha Locura was the reason that Michael White won the Survivor match. And then Locura would go on to win the Super Gold 6 Rumble.
And now, introducing your final member of this trifecta of terror, a three-way dance. Ladies and gentlemen, he hails from New Iberia, Louisiana. He is one half of the Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Champions, weighing in at 200 lean, mean, ready, and rocking pounds. Here is Jordan.
Can you believe it? A triple threat match at the Red Stick Wrestling Con. And we've got one half of the Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Champions.
Now my goosebumps have goosebumps. There he is. the Asian Cajun himself, one half of the Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Champions, Jordan Ja versus Wes Warren versus Lucha Locura.
Massive scene at the Red Stick Wrestling Con. You've got one half of the tag team champions in Ja. You've got Warren, who just narrowly claimed the SEC championship in Super Gold 6. And then you've got Lucha Locura, who's got a one-on-one shot inside a steel cage at Extreme Madness against Corey Constantine for the Pro Wrestling 225 heavyweight title.
And you hear him singing it. This has Dream Match written all over it.
If you follow Pro Wrestling 225, you know just how good these three individuals are. Like them or hate them, they're some of the best that the Gulf South has to offer. It's Ja, it's Warren, it's Locura at the Red Stick Wrestling Con in Gonzales, Louisiana. Here we go.
The irons are official. He's definitely going to have his hands full on this one. You saw what
Locura said, I'm not ready. Locura said, this match starts when I wanted to, and now is not that time.
Well, you know, but inside the mind of Lucha Locura is probably the last place anyone wants to be.
No, Locura is just about chaos. We saw it at Super Gold 6. Locura is only at his best when everyone else is at their worst. So this is absolutely going to start when Locura is ready for it, and he's not ready still.
Doesn't surprise me. Mind games being such a big part of what this is, and usually it's Wes Warren who we see playing the mind game. So I wonder if this is going to have it. Wait a minute.
And Jordan Ja said, not to be outdone at the Red Stick Wrestling Con. Don't forget just how limber I am. I'm one half of the tag team champions.
Look, Warren's impressed there in the corner.
The bell has rung and it is on. Three-way at the Red Stick Wrestling Con. Warren, Locura, and Ja. And no surprise, Warren and Locura both targeting one half of the tag team champions early on.
Well, hey, it's a lot easier to focus on one man than it is two.
So Ja, without the other half of his tag champions, without the game changer on his side here, it's going to be a bit of an uphill battle with Warren and Locura across the ring from him.
It sure is. Ja ducks under and one double drop kick. Down goes Locura, down goes Warren.
Almost a surprise, though, that Warren and Locura, as much as they have that sort of angst against everyone in the locker room, that they would even team up, but Ja making them pay for it.
The athleticism on full display.
Big hip toss.
Ja.
Big arm drag there. Ja got Warren up and slams him down to the mat. Is it over early? No, Warren a kick out. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this, Landon.
Ja. Something out of a horror movie.
Oh! Locura as scary as they come.
Side headlock one. Wait a minute.
Ja wheelbarrels up and misses the kick. Does Locura. Ja up top now on the shoulders.
Circles around for the way back to the windmill and oh, the arm drag.
Great action here from Jordan Ja.
Up and over. Wait a minute. Ja stays on his feet.
The handspring. Unbelievable back and forth.
And this is exactly what we've come to expect. Oh!
Wait. Oh, my God. The monkey flip. Locura lands on his feet and stares right back at Jordan Ja.
Up and over. Wait.
Twirl, no.
His feet again.
Quick cover.
Tripping up Ja.
Back and forth they go. Double drop kick now. Both of them with the same idea and both with a kip up. Tremendous wrestling action at the Red Stick Wrestling Con. Locura and Ja.
Oh, did you hear that?
Locura said we can wrestle all day, but at the end of it, I'm just going to punch you in the face.
Look, oh, backflips over. Ja so aware of where he is in that ring and that hurricanrana. could be giving him the upper hand in this one.
Gets Licora to the outside. Ja now against the ropes, up and
To the
over.
top.
Catching both Licora and Wes Warren. All three men down outside the ring now.
Jordan Ja willing to put it all on the line here at Red Stick Wrestling Con.
Can you imagine the momentum that the winner of this match will bring to Extreme Madness?
Literally took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, a win over any of these three is huge.
Action trying to get back in the ring, but Licora and Ja brawling on the outside. Oh, and drops Ja on the barricade.
You're a big fan of those barricade spots.
Oh, my favorite thing in professional wrestling.
Can you imagine the damage that has done to Jordan Ja? That's definitely going to slow him down. Wait a minute.
Warren stops Ja from getting in the ring. They are now brawling on the outside.
What a dangerous spot to be as Wes Warren bounces off of the turnbuckle, and those are the square turnbuckle posts there.
Yeah, those are painful. That's for sure. Back in the ring now.
Oh!
Licora catches Ja and face plants him. Building momentum now.
Did you see the height that he got?
Huge running kick, the kip up, and then the senton from Licora. That might be it right there for the win. No, kick out at 2.
I may be having heart palpitations.
Lena, can you believe this action at the Lamar Dixon Expo Center?
Wait a minute.
We've got some incredible action going on in the ring, and I think we have a guest as well.
Lando Dollar, you have been hiding from me. Let me tell you something, chump. I heard what you said, and I'm gonna be in the parking lot. You better tell him, Zach Morris.
What I say?
Screech, shut your face.
What'd I say?
Landon, I tried to warn you the next time Big Ramp saw you. Oh boy, he's gonna be in the parking lot. We'll sneak out the back.
This is the last place I want to be.
Back, I know Ramp. You know, I know Landon that it's a bit of a struggle between you and Ramp right now.
Oh! Did you see Ja's face?
But taking us back to the in-ring action, Landon, like you said, we continue to brawl on the outside.
Got him up and just plants Jordan Ja on the apron.
Warren and Licora seem to be on the same page here, which spells just bad news for the Asian Cajun.
It definitely does, but for how long?
Right, you feel like eventually these combustible elements have to explode at some point.
Snapping brings Ja down.
But right now they're just taking turns, quietly. Oh no.
Oh, heard that one. And Wes Warren getting in a shot of his own. But if anyone could find a way to escape, it's Jordan Ja, and look at those educated feet.
Huge super kick to Warren as he was drawing in the crowd. Licora now has Ja in the corner, but is able to reverse it. Up and over goes Jordan Ja. Ducks under with the shoulder there. Back over the top rope on the backside of Licora. Ducks the Warren clothesline.
It's up.
Oh! Is that going to do it? No! Almost a Northern Lights there, Landon. Not going to do it with Licora breaking up the pinfall.
And that's the thing about a three-way dance. There is so many elements you have to be aware of at all times.
It almost feels like a 2-on-1 handicap match, though, the way Warren and Licora have double-teamed Jordan Ja throughout this contest.
That's exactly right. I think typically you have a 33 1/3% chance of winning a match like this. Oh! It might be
That's going to do it.
Jordan Ja.
A sit-out powerbomb cutter combination, but this is what we were waiting for. Licora was going for the pinfall. Warren said, I want the victory. So here they go. Warren now with the pinfall attempt, and Licora pulls him off. This was inevitable. This is just what we were saying.
Exactly right.
And now look at this stare down. Licora and Warren in each other's faces, pushing each other.
And this is, we knew it was going to happen eventually. Just trading shot for shot. And these are two of the best strikers in the Gulf South.
Suplex, got him up. Warren able to reverse it, pushing Licora away. And, big backbreaker there.
Still has him up.
Got that wrist. Oh! Forearm shot to the face. And look at the speed.
Forearm and the, continuing to work on the neck of Lucha Licora.
And you know the history with neck injuries for Licora. And he's turning around into a dangerous aerial Warren. A cold-blooded drop kick from Wes Warren.
But Jordan Ja on the other side. Oh, Warren able to stop him. Get him up for a vertical suplex.
But he likes these in threes. That was the first. There's the second. Can he get the third on Jordan Ja into the turnbuckle?
Onto Licora. What incredible action we have here at Red Stick Wrestling Con. An absolute barn burner.
The Lamar Dixon Expo Center has been treated well here this afternoon. The fans are seeing some incredible in-ring action while meeting some of the best legends the business has ever seen. Licora, big kick to the midsection.
Oh! Forearm brings Wes Warren down. Licora is on fire. Ducks under, pops up, and open palm strike.
Oh, we've seen this before.
Oh! That could do it.
Licora not able to capitalize just yet, as he's got Ja up now.
The Gory Special
on top of Wes Warren.
Only a 2 count.
Almost. Ja almost got the pinfall over Wes Warren because of that move by Licora, but Licora smart enough to stop it from happening. And now pinning Warren. Can he pick up a win here? No, a kick out as well.
Destruction to the left and to the right, up and down, everywhere.
It is anybody's match here at the Red Stick Wrestling Con.
Licora has Ja in the corner. What is Jordan Ja going to have to do to overcome the odds in this match?
Well, the good news, if you can be good news in this match, is Licora and Warren are no longer a tandem against Ja. So if he could just focus on one of the wrestlers in the ring, and right now it's him and Licora on the top turnbuckle. I know we're talking about Ja overcoming this moment, but this looks like Licora's chance as he's going for a superplex.
Wait a minute, Warren.
Warren got Licora slammed down to the mat. I think Big Ram just threw gummy bears.
Sure did. Hey, at least it wasn't thumbtacks. Warren, strong headbutt. Ja has been up there for a while.
Oh boy.
Could we
his
see?
Shoulders.
There's no way.
Careful here, careful.
Licora and Ja working in tandem. What did we just see?
And now Ja back to the top here, off the top. Oh, a big rolling cutter. Is that it? Warren stops it. Warren stops the action. Almost the victory for one half of the tag team champions, but this match continues, Lane.
Incredible action here at Red Stick Wrestling Con. This is a dream matchup at the Lamar Dixon Expo Center. Jordan Ja has Lucha Licora up. He's gonna run the ropes. You hear the crowd is firmly behind the Asian Cajun. But look at, Licora back on his feet, quick. No. Could this be a vertebreaker? The most dangerous, no! Brings him over for the wheelbarrow, smashes him face first, and the knee! The knee from Wes Warren.
That may have knocked Licora out. The cold-blooded driver from Wes Warren.
And that could do it right there.
Oh no. He's targeting Ja now.
All the stars at Red Stick Wrestling Con are out watching the action. The Bushwhacker Luke right here standing watching the match with us.
How about that? Legend. Cold-blooded Wes Warren's got him up, but Ja's reversal. He's rolling him up. The bridge and the three.
That was enough. Jordan Ja has done it, and listen. Listen to the ovation in the Lamar Dixon Expo Center.
One half of the Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Champions. Jordan Ja picks up a triple threat victory over Lucha Lacora and cold-blooded Wes Warren.
He's taking home the win tonight.
I can't imagine this spells good news for anybody in Wes Warren or Lucha Lacora's path moving forward. But how proud is the Game Changer Christian Blake and Brett Ian Landry? How proud are they going to be of Jordan Ja, winner here this afternoon at the Lamar Dixon Expo Center at the Red Stick Wrestling Con.
In an incredible contest. All three of these guys. Wow.
Worth the price of attendance, no doubt about it. What a match this afternoon.
Lacora clearly frustrated with himself. He's absolutely got nothing to be ashamed of.
You ready for it, Landon? You ready for it?
Have more action to come here at the Red Stick Wrestling Con. The incredible entertainment we've had so far. We're going to send it back to the ring right now.
What could they want?
We saw Disobey out here under victory earlier.
So we're going to stand right here, and anyone who wants some more of Disobey can step in this ring right now.
What?
This is an open challenge from Disobey? They've already earned a victory.
Oh my God! It's the Brooklyn Brawler!
What?
You might have bit off more than you can chew right there, Junior.
I don't believe my eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's just get real here at Red Stick Wrestling Con.
Is that the Brooklyn Brawler?
The Brooklyn Brawler.
And Brandon Collins?
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Oh, and he pushes Collins down. The Brooklyn Brawler still got it. Big whip, strong enough to push Collins over the top rope. Oh my goodness. What a moment at the Red Stick Wrestling Con. Incredible. The Brooklyn Brawler still got it.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it has all come down to this. Up next will be your main event of the evening, and it will be for the GSW Heavyweight Championship.
Landon, it's main event time.
And it doesn't get any bigger. The GSW Championship Mustang Mike.
The leader of the Boom Nation wants the gold here at the Lamar Dixon Expo Center, and he's ready to challenge one of the most serious champions in the Gulf South, Minotaur, a former Pro Wrestling 225 heavyweight champion, currently the GSW heavyweight champion. Will Mustang Mike be able to conquer Minotaur here in Gonzales, Louisiana?
Friendly territory to say the least. The Lamar Dixon Expo Center is ready for their main event.
And what you know about Mustang Mike, Landon, is that he is a legend of Louisiana, so anywhere he goes in LA is a home game for Mustang Mike.
Mustang Mike coming off of an incredible belt match against none other than Gil Gracie.
An insane belt match where Big Ramp threw in the towel. I don't know if we've seen the last of Gracie and Mustang Mike, though. Big story still to tell there, but Mustang Mike has his eyes set on championship gold here tonight.
And here he comes, the terrifying figure in pro wrestling that is Minotaur.
Mustang Mike laid out the challenge earlier this afternoon, telling Minotaur he wanted a shot at the gold in the main event here tonight. Minotaur accepted, and now we've got a massive main event at the Red Stick Wrestling Con. This is gonna be a good one.
There's just nothing like seeing a championship match surrounded by wrestling legends and fans in South Louisiana.
A big crowd here in Gonzales, Louisiana. What an event that's been put on here, the Red Stick Wrestling Con. We've got legends all over the place. JBL, Ron Simmons, Diamond Dallas Page, Sergeant Slaughter, Rockin' Robin, Bushwhacker Luke. We've got all sorts of legends of the business, and now we've got a championship match.
Wrestling Con main event of the evening. This match is scheduled for one fall and is for the Gulf State Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's now time! Introducing first, the challenger. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 235 pounds. Fighting out of Morgan City, Louisiana, it is Mustang. And now, introducing his opponent. He stands 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in 230 pounds. Hailing from parts unknown, he is the current reigning, defending GSW Heavyweight Champion. He is the Beast of Legend. He is Minotaur.
Minotaur, Mustang Mike, the GSW Heavyweight Championship at the Red Stick Wrestling Con at Lamar Dixon in Gonzales, Louisiana. It is on for the title.
And you can just feel the energy in the room right now.
A handshake, how about that to get started? Oh, but the intensity has begun.
Let's go!
Will the leader of the Boom Nation collect championship gold here this afternoon? Or will Minotaur's successful title reign continue? We're going to start with a test of strength. both of these men, some of the strongest.
I was just gonna say, I don't know who I would give this to. It's like Mike trying to leverage in. He's got his legs back a little bit farther than Minotaur, but Minotaur, look at the strength.
We know how strong Mustang Mike is. This is so impressive for Minotaur.
Don't count Mike out yet.
Oh, but just when it looked like that power might shift, Minotaur takes the knee to the midsection of Mustang Mike, and now striking at the head.
And that's what makes Minotaur such a dangerous competitor, is he's able to make those last-second adjustments when he needs to.
A worthy champion, no doubt, as both men now are trading shoulder blows and no one's going down.
Extra leverage from the ropes. He's got the momentum, and what a shoulder tackle!
Down goes Mustang.
Mustang getting turned inside out. We've seen both of these men have a ton of success across the Gulf South. And it's all leading up to this championship match at the Red Stick Wrestling Con. What a huge day this has been.
You want to make sure that the action continues after Red Stick Wrestling Con. Make sure you're following GSW, DCW, and Pro Wrestling 225 on Facebook and all other social media outlets to keep up with the superstars, with the events, and with the action. Because a great year of wrestling is still to come for all three promotions, as wrestling has been welcomed back to Louisiana. And it's a great example of it here with the GSW title on the line.
The skull of Minotaur just cracking off of Mustang Mike. Now Mustang Mike's in the corner. And wait, gets the boot up. Creates the separation that he needed. Gets the feet up, and look at this.
Oh, a hurricanrana from Mustang Mike. What a move.
Scoops him up. Got the big man down. Mustang Mike is on top at Red Stick Wrestling Con.
Is championship gold in his future? He's got control over Minotaur now. Got him up for a suplex, up and over.
Nails it.
Oh,
Mustang Mike
so good from this second rope.
to the top.
Hear that crowd, and
What a leg drop.
both men down. Whoever gains, Mike with the pin attempt here. Is he the new champion? No, kick out of Minotaur.
It looked like Mike might have hurt himself just as much as Minotaur from that high-risk maneuver. Irish whip into the corner. Minotaur able to escape it. What a clothesline! These two powerhouses on full display here in the Lamar Dixon Expo Center.
And you can see now the pace is much more to Minotaur's liking. That slower, methodical pace from the champion. He's got Mike up now, looking for a suplex of his own.
Gets him up and down.
Got it. Got it. Champion taking control here at the Red Stick Wrestling Con.
And these constant covers are all about getting into the head of Mustang Mike, making him feel like he's on the defensive. He's up against the ropes.
And he's making Mike work for it. Every one of those kickouts takes energy, takes all of what Mustang Mike has to give.
Now Minotaur looking to go in the second rope, and nope! Gets caught and down with the, looks like a stunner, plants Minotaur in a dangerous position.
Back and forth between the champ and the challenger. Who's going to walk away with the GSW heavyweight title?
Minotaur gets planted right where Mustang Mike wants him, gets the elbow.
Is that it?
Not this time.
Not enough with the elbow drop, but Mustang Mike building momentum now. Oh, but the eye rake gonna slow it down. Minotaur has no problems going to any lengths he has to keep that championship. Up and over was Mike. Oh! All the way across the chest and throat of Minotaur. New champion, new champion. Oh, a kick out at 2 landed. What a match.
Close as it gets.
What a match, a main event at the Red Stick Wrestling Con. Who's gonna walk away with the title? It's anyone's match at this point. Trading blows back and forth now.
We're actually standing next to someone who has shared the ring with Minotaur on one occasion. Paul, what will it take? What will it take for Mustang Mike to come back? This is Paul, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta say, it's gonna take a power bomb.
It's gonna take a power bomb.
Minotaur on the second rope with a big bomb of his own. Is that it? 1, 2. Oh, so close. Just barely a kick out.
What a championship match here at Red Stick Wrestling Con.
Paul, the third member of our last match standing team, where we rank, review, and relive the greatest wrestling matches of all time. And this one might be up there. What a contest between these two. Minotaur going back at it. If he can get a second one, surely Mustang Mike would be down for the count.
You can see just a little bit of frustration on the masked face of the Minotaur. Wait a minute. Mustang Mike got Minotaur where he wants him. This could be huge.
From the second rope.
And he gets a reverse DDT from the second rope.
Is that it? The cover. Oh no. Did you see that? That's Big Ramp. Big Ramp pulls Mustang Mike off of the pin attempt. You know who Mustang Mike has history with, Landon? We've talked about it. Gil Gracie. And who is the leader of Gil Gracie's Big Ramp Enterprises? But Big Ramp. Look at this. Mike has had enough. Chasing Big Ramp around the ring.
And that's going to do it.
What you gonna tell Joe Biden?
As chaos has erupted here at the Red Stick Wrestling Con.
Look at this. Everyone is on Mike in the ring now. Mac Daddy Duds, Lucha Lacora, Disobey, Wes Warren, the Mexican Giant. We need help out here.
And here comes
the cavalry.
This one has broken down.
The ring is full of wrestlers. Look at this. This is pro wrestling in Louisiana.
Wait a minute, I see the Crimson Tiger in there.
Is this a battle royal?
I think we have a battle royal on our hands. You just never know what's going to happen in pro wrestling.
Mexican Giant has been eliminated. Landon, what happens now? The mindset has changed. You've got, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 to 15 wrestlers in that ring. How do you win a match like this?
You just have to keep your composure. Always have a focus. And look at the action. Lucha Lacora going back to work on Wes Warren.
Minotaur eliminated, the GSW champion.
Talk about the bragging rights. Winning a match like this. 3 different promotions represented at the Red Stick Wrestling Con.
Valor, a super kick on Mac Daddy Duds, the DCW champion, and now he's eliminated. To a huge, huge applause from the crowd. What a moment.
See Wild Things still in there. Lacora, Mustang Mike, and Brandon Collins getting some work done to his face in the corner by Jordan Jod. And Brandon Collins has been eliminated.
I think he's still hanging on, Landon, but
Oh, is he still on
yeah,
there?
just on that bottom rope. He's good.
Man, I'll tell you something, Disobey. Slippery. He's back in. Now he's focusing in on Crimson Tiger there in the corner. Opposite corner, we've got Wes Warren working on Mustang Mike.
We've got about 9 or so competitors still in the match. LaCoura
Wait a
puts
minute.
John up and over the top rope. A little bit of vengeance for the triple threat victory from earlier tonight.
Wes Warren trying to eliminate Wild Thing. Jace Fowler coming to his aid. Did you see that slam from Mustang Mike? Wait a minute, there
Throws
goes
Fowler
Jace
up
Fowler.
and over.
Chase Matthews looking for his opportunity. He might have found it here, working alongside Crimson Tiger to eliminate JTM. JTM hanging on.
Brandon from Disobey has been
Back in.
eliminated.
There goes Crimson Tiger holding on, but
Nope.
LaCoura able to eliminate
The
it.
Crimson Tiger has been eliminated.
Chase Matthews trying to throw
Oh, did you
JTM
see
over
that?
the top, but
Wait a minute.
both men are out. Oh wait, no. JTM held on.
JTM
Unbelievable.
was lying in wait. He set a trap for Chase Matthews.
Chase Matthews has been eliminated.
There
Wes
goes
Warren.
Mike over the top.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Skinning the cat, and out goes Wes Warren. Mustang Mike is still in this thing.
But LaCoura takes him down. LaCoura takes him down. We're down
look
to
who
3.
we have in the ring.
Lucha LaCoura, JTM, Wild Thing. One of these 3 men is going to win this battle royal. And if you recall, if you remember Super Gold 6, JTM and Lucha LaCoura were both on Michael White's side. 2 of the last 3 members left for Team Michael White.
So looking grim. Oh! Wild Thing put 2 heads together to create the separation he needed, and there goes JTM.
Still hanging on until the kick for Wild Thing. And listen to this crowd. We're down to 2. Lucha LaCoura versus Wild Thing.
Wild Thing going to work on Lucha LaCoura.
Into the turnbuckle.
Who's it going to be? Wild
Big
Thing.
What a
splash.
splash in the corner.
Is this it? LaCoura over the top and...
Wait a minute.
No, he
Hangs
holds on.
on.
He hangs on. LaCoura begging off of Wild Thing now.
Listen to this crowd at the Lamar Dixon Expo Center.
Count out those punches.
LaCoura feeling a little loopy after that one. The Red Stick Wrestling Battle Royal at the Red Stick Wrestling Con. And wait a minute.
Wild Thing now on the apron.
Hangs on in. Plants one on LaCoura. But
Watch
wait a
out.
minute.
Spear. The slingshot spear from Wild Thing.
What a matchup.
Can he get LaCoura up and over the top rope? Oh my God, a low blow.
Absolutely uncalled for.
A low blow from Lucha LaCoura. Who's surprised?
LaCoura looking to wear down Wild Thing, making it a little easier to get him over the top. Now, maybe feeling a little too confident. Wild Thing, reversal, Irish whips to the corner.
Eats an elbow from LaCoura though, who goes up top.
Oh
my God! A super kick to Lucha LaCoura, and he goes over the top and
this time
eliminated!
that's it. Wild Thing has won the Red Stick Wrestling Battle Royal.
Unbelievable! What a way to end the in-ring action at the Red Stick Wrestling Con. Wild Thing comes out on top. And you can hear it from this crowd. the support of pro wrestling in Louisiana in the form of Wild Thing.
This is what pro wrestling is all about. The Red Stick Wrestling Con. What an amazing day we've had so far.
We've got Minotaur and Mustang Mike back in the ring.
Congratulations. This is group of 15 guys. That is not how I wanted that to end. That means too much to Louisiana wrestling in this country and choose your father. That is not how I wanted this to end. I am not like that. I just want to let everybody know, I am not that type of person. Anytime you want this show, you got it. I know what that is. Pick up that belt. That is yours. I know you had nothing to do with what happened. That piece of turd back there is interfering with my matches all the time and costing me, especially Big Ram and Mad Dog Hill. But I can promise both of them, next week, March 12th, in Morgan City, Louisiana, GSW, I will get my hands on them and get them in. And on behalf of World State Wrestling, Diamond Championship Wrestling, and this man with Pro Wrestling 225, he won this battle royal. He's the man, it's his time. Give it up for Wild Thing.
I just want to say thank y'all to everybody who came out tonight. Hey, y'all guys were awesome. We got a lot of people here who've been following Golden State Wrestling and Pro Wrestling 225 for a long time. I just want to say thank y'all for coming out. And for everybody else who hasn't, y'all know now. So I want to see all these faces that are new out here at Golden State Wrestling or Pro Wrestling 225 real soon, okay? Thank you all. Let's give it up for Dynamite Dave. I just want to say one more time. Thank you, Mike. Hey, thank you, Dave. Thank you, JP. Thank you, Eddie. Hey, Scott Ennis, thank you. All these legends out here. Last match standing. Hey, and all these fans out here, give yourselves a hand. Because y'all are awesome.
An incredible event at the Lamar Dixon Expo Center, Red Stick Wrestling Con. A spotlight on the legends in the professional wrestling business, but a spotlight on the independent wrestling right here in Louisiana. Wild Thing comes out on top in the Battle Royal, but don't forget, Landon, we have some huge events coming up, including our next event for Pro Wrestling 225, March 26th at the Columbia Expo Center in Columbia, Mississippi. It's Extreme Madness.
Absolutely. It's going to be an incredible show. The Red Stick Wrestling Con bringing promotions together. Check out Gulf South Wrestling. Check out Pro Wrestling 225. Diamond Championship Wrestling. Just incredible, incredible action here in South Louisiana.
What a time to be a wrestling fan. Thank you for the Red Stick Wrestling Con, and we will see you guys in Columbia, Mississippi for Extreme Madness.